In a landmark move, the Social Security Fairness Act is now law. This legislation brings significant changes to Social Security, particularly for public service retirees. For decades, these individuals faced unfair penalties that reduced their hard-earned benefits. The Fairness Act finally addresses these inequities. It received overwhelming bipartisan support in both the House and Senate. This demonstrates the widespread recognition of the need for these reforms. President Biden signed the act into law on January 5, 2025. This marked a victory for millions of Americans. The Social Security Fairness Act focuses on two key provisions: the Windfall Elimination Provision, or WEP, and the Government Pension Offset, or GPO. The WEP reduced Social Security benefits for individuals who also receive a pension from a job where they did not pay Social Security taxes. The GPO similarly reduced spousal or survivor benefits for those receiving government pensions. These provisions disproportionately affected public servants like teachers, firefighters, and police officers. The passage of the Fairness Act is the culmination of years of dedicated advocacy. Organizations like the American Federation of State, County, and Municipal Employees, or AFSCME, played a crucial role. They mobilized their members and the public to contact their elected officials. The International Association of Firefighters, or IAFF, was also instrumental in pushing for these reforms. These groups highlighted the unfairness faced by public service retirees. They argued that these individuals deserved their full benefits after years of dedicated service. The Act's passage is a testament to the power of collective action. It shows that when people come together to demand fairness, change is possible. This victory is not just for public service retirees, but for the principle of a just and equitable retirement system. It sets a precedent for addressing other challenges facing Social Security in the future. The focus now shifts to ensuring a smooth implementation of the Act and addressing any unforeseen issues that may arise. The Social Security Fairness Act took effect on January 1, 2024. This means that eligible retirees started seeing the impact of the law immediately. Perhaps the most immediate and tangible benefit was the issuance of retroactive lump sum payments. These payments, covering January 2024 to March 2025, were sent out by the end of March 2025. For many retirees, this meant a significant influx of cash. This provided welcome financial relief and a chance to address any pressing needs. Starting in April 2025, monthly Social Security benefits for those affected by the WEP and GPO increased. The exact amount of the increase varies depending on individual circumstances. Factors include years of service and the amount of the pension received from their previous employment. Despite the variations, these increases represent a meaningful improvement in the financial well-being of millions of retirees. It acknowledges the value of their public service and provides them with greater financial security. The Social Security Administration, or SSA, took proactive steps to ensure a smooth transition. They sent notices to all individuals potentially affected by the Fairness Act. These notices explained the changes in detail and provided information on how to verify eligibility. The SSA also bolstered its customer service capacity. They anticipated a surge in inquiries from beneficiaries seeking clarification or assistance. This proactive approach helped to minimize confusion and ensure that everyone received the benefits they deserved. The retroactive payments and increased monthly benefits represent a significant financial boost for public service retirees. This will have a ripple effect throughout the economy. Retirees will have more disposable income. This will likely translate into increased spending, benefiting businesses, and boosting economic activity. The Fairness Act is not just about righting a wrong, it's about investing in the financial security of deserving individuals and strengthening the overall economy. The Social Security Fairness Act brought about significant changes. Public service retirees need to understand these changes and take certain steps to ensure they receive their full benefits. One of the most crucial steps is verifying employment history with the SSA. This is particularly important for individuals who worked in both covered and non-covered employment. Accurate records are essential for the SSA to calculate benefits correctly. Beneficiaries should also update their contact information with the SSA. This includes their current address, phone number, and email address. Ensuring the SSA has the most up-to-date information will prevent delays in receiving important notices or payments. The SSA encourages beneficiaries to update their information online through their My Social Security account. This provides a convenient and secure way to manage personal information. For those who were previously ineligible for spousal or survivor benefits due to the GPO, the Fairness Act presents a new opportunity. These individuals are now encouraged to apply for these benefits. Applications can be made online through the SSA website or by phone. When applying, it's crucial to specify that the application is related to the Fairness Act. This will expedite the processing and ensure the application is reviewed under the correct provisions. The SSA is committed to assisting beneficiaries in navigating these changes. Their website provides a wealth of information. This includes FAQs, fact sheets, and video tutorials explaining the Fairness Act. Beneficiaries can also contact the SSA directly with any questions or concerns. Additionally, financial advisors can provide personalized guidance on how the Fairness Act impacts individual financial situations. They can help beneficiaries make informed decisions about their retirement income. While the Social Security Fairness Act addresses a long-standing injustice, it also raises concerns about the long-term financial sustainability of Social Security. The Congressional Budget Office, or CBO, projects that repealing the WEP and GPO will accelerate the depletion of the Social Security Trust Fund. They estimate that the trust fund will now be depleted 6 months earlier than previously projected. This adds urgency to the need for comprehensive Social Security reform. The CBO also projects that the Fairness Act will add $196 billion to the federal deficit over the next decade. This has fueled criticism from some quarters. They argue that the act exacerbates Social Security's financial challenges without addressing the underlying issues. They contend that the WEP and GPO, while imperfect, were designed to prevent unintended windfalls for certain beneficiaries. Despite these concerns, supporters of the Fairness Act argue that its passage was a matter of fairness and equity. They maintain that the financial impact is outweighed by the moral imperative to right a historical wrong. They also point out that the CBO projections are subject to change based on various economic factors. They urge policymakers to focus on finding long-term solutions to strengthen Social Security rather than undermining the progress made by the Fairness Act. The passage of the Social Security Fairness Act marks a pivotal moment in the history of Social Security. It provides much-needed relief to millions of public service retirees who have been unfairly penalized for decades. However, it also highlights the ongoing debate about the program's long-term solvency. Finding a balance between ensuring the adequacy of benefits for current and future retirees and addressing the program's financial challenges will require a bipartisan commitment to reform. The future of Social Security depends on it.